Good morning to everyone, or good afternoon.
Good morning and good afternoon, and I suppose for someone maybe good evening.
So we have somebody from New Zealand or from the US?
I'm expecting someone from New Zealand, yes.
So I think we will wait for some more minutes to start. Meanwhile, we may ask our guests just to put some comments if you can see us, if you can hear us, if the sound is okay. So we would appreciate if you would put some marks in the chat. Thank you. So now we can be confident that everyone can hear us and everyone can see us. So as usual, I think we may start with the general information for our participants. Can I ask, I think, Alina to stop sharing the screen so that everyone could see me and Oksana better? Thank you. Just a moment. So I will, as usual, I will show our website and so we are actually working a lot on the improving the information that we have on our at ecosoft.com, and if you would come and visit the website regularly, so at least once a week you would find some new pages or some new information, and I will today also show what is new on our web page. So every Friday we do the Friday talks covering an interesting topic, particularly on the water filtration. And you may visit the Friday talks part on our webpage where you could where actually you could see the topic of the week. But what is more important, you may see the all the videos that we have made. You may download them, you may see them or watch them here. Also, you can visit our YouTube channel to see more videos, not only from Friday Talks, but also from other products. And today our topic is the titanium gold software. So we will cover the technical aspects of the product, but also the marketing. So we will talk today basically on these two products that are here: the titanium gold 250 and 370. So I will explain the product from the very beginning, and then we will deep into the technical features, programming, and etc. So this is the plan for today. And of course, we would then have a a conversation with Oksana and also with you, I believe, to have, I hope you would have questions on this topic or on the related topics. So I think we may start. We may start now with the presentation of the titanium gold product. So this presentation that I am going to, the presentation I am going to cover now is available already online. So you would see it soon somewhere on the main page. So we are basically presenting the new product. Here are the titanium gold Ecomix softeners, and these are the advanced softeners to not only reduce the hardness but also to reduce iron, manganese, ammonium, and organic matter from the water. So mainly these kind of units are used for the well water treatment, or sometimes people call it problem water treatment. And then these two units are designed for the home applications. Actually, the main feature of this product is the quality of the water. And we apply here Ecomix C, a patented technology that is reliable, or in my opinion, even one of the most reliable iron and manganese removal technologies in the world. And we use in both units, we use Ecomix C only to provide very good quality of water, at least for 5 years of operation. In practice, Ecomix service life lies between the 5 and 10 years. So this is the key benefit of the product. Also important feature of the product is that we combine the cabinet type filter with Ecomix, and so it is both compact, but also both compact and powerful in terms of water filtration and in terms of water treatment. And normally these kind of units are installed in the basement, but in some cases, being a cabinet, they can be integrated in the furniture, in the bathroom, or in a special technical rooms that may be available not only in the houses but also in the apartments. And depends on the size of the family. These units provides enough water for a family of 3 to 5 people. Of course, it would be enough for a smaller family, but thanks to high amount of Ecomix media, it provides enough water for large families. And we have decided to make another colors of the cabinet to ensure that inside we use only Ecomix. So the titanium gold colors says that inside there would be no other medias but Ecomix, and this is the additional guarantee that you get the original product when you buy a water treatment unit. In the product line, there are two units that have the capacity of 1.2 flow rate, not the capacity, but the flow rate from 1.2 cubes an hour and 1.8 cubes an hour. So this is the flow rate, and this the first one has the 25 liter volume of the media, and 37 is the volume of the media in the second one. A big advantage of Ecomix is its compactness, as I have mentioned, and you can see on this slide that if we compare Ecomix to the classic water treatment scheme that is based on the softening, iron removal, the advanced softener needs at least 3 times less space in comparison to the traditional technologies that can be still used. So this is very compact. Also, the design of the product for example, this minor thing like overflow even saves additional few centimeters of space when you do the installation somewhere in the furniture or in another areas where the space is a limit. Then it saves you additional 3 centimeters because thanks to integrated overflow inside the unit, you may put the cabinet very close to the wall. Then we have we supply the titanium gold cabinets only with CE valves that are very easy for programming and they are already pre-programmed. And I will then it is very convenient for salt loading, so no removal of cover is needed. So this is also important when you do the maintenance and when you add salt. And of course, the titanium gold cannot be used as the only solution for the whole house water supply. So when you design the complete scheme of water supply, you will need a sediment filter, and also you will need a drinking water filter. We will talk in details later on this. Important also to mention that when we supply the Ecomix titanium gold softener, we also supply it with all required details like the connection kits, the PC transformers for the electrical supply, and important to mention here that we use only the high quality components here, like the example of it is the top distributor that is made to prevent the blockage of the water flow, and it's very long very last during the backwash. And then it protects the complete media from being washed away from the unit during the backwash. Important here also to mention that 100% of the equipment that we use, like the cabinet, the valve, are produced in the US by the Clark Corporation. And inside we use Ecomix that is also certified by the US according to the US standards. So this is, I would say, the 100% US approved product. And also a nice thing that we have added to our feature is the AR feature. So you can actually press here this small icon, and then if you may scan this QR code now, and then you would see that how you could use this image. Just it's very nice to do an installation, a virtual installation of this unit in your house. So just scan it and then make a photo at the place where you're going to install it, and you would see how it would look like after the installation. So this is a nice feature that help you to size and to fit the unit in the space you have. So this is the general information of the product. So this would be always available on site. And now we can move to now we can talk with Oksana on other topics and other questions that might appear.
Thank you so much, Rosti, for the presentation. And yeah, basically you covered some of my questions, but I want to go deeply a little bit to each of them. And the first question, to be honest, at Ecosoft, we used to use always some technical parts and codes of the system. And the titanium gold, it's something that we did not get used to that. So how did the idea of creating the titanium gold line appeared, and why we choose the name titanium gold?
Well, the idea came to us when we realized that Ecomix became some kind of standard of residential water filtration technology in Europe. So when we talk to our customers, we understand that almost everyone is using Ecomix as a technology, as a media, but there is no special product that is made for Ecomix application in our range. So what we basically did, we load Ecomix in the standard softeners or in standard B block vessels, and then it does not really makes a big difference for the end user. So in this, to make additional value today, to make additional value to the end user, to the dealer, we decided to design a special product with special colors only for Ecomix C, and to show that this is a great product. This is so reliable, and we took two colors. So we took the gray color to make it. I would say this is for us. This is the color of confidence. Also, we add some orange or golden color that actually make it attractive. And then the name came, the titanium gold. So titanium means that the equipment is very reliable. So we used the most reliable equipment in the industry made by Clark. And gold means the level of treatment that we achieve using Ecomix C. So, and then it comes to this nice name, titanium gold. Yeah, and you have seen already the presentation. So this is the idea, and this is the explanation of the colors and naming.
Yeah. Thank you for that, because it's very important to know that things, especially for the customers, because yes, we can explain something in technical point of view, but it's good to talk with the customer, not only with the technical terminology, but with such a beautiful marketing words. So yeah, thank you so much. And you mentioned that we put in this system Ecomix C. Why we choose specifically Ecomix C type? Why not A? Why not P?
This is also a long story. When we did some investigations, but not a technical investigation, but when we did the surveys with the end users, and we basically ask people what do they really buy when they buy a softener or a Ecomix unit, because no one is buying water filtration equipment, they're buying something else. And then we discovered two interesting insights. So the first insight, that people actually, when they invest in the water treatment, actually they want to protect home equipment, like boiler, like washing machine, like sanitary equipment. All this equipment costs a lot, and they want to, families want to invest a little bit more to keep all this equipment operating in a proper way, and also looks very nice. Looks shiny, looks white, looks bright. So this is one thing. And when we asked also end users, what are you afraid of when you buy Ecomix unit or a softener? Many customers, they tell us that they are afraid that when they buy a softener or any kind of filter, when the water quality would change, they would have to change the filter. And then we suggested to use Ecomix C as a media, as the most universal and most reliable media on the market, because Ecomix C is effective to reduce these 5 components: the hardness, the iron, manganese, organic matter, ammonia. And what is important, that if the water quality is changing due to season, due to some changes in the ground, Ecomix C most probably would handle these changes, and end user would not see these changes on the line of the pure water. So we decided to put Ecomix C just to guarantee that the customer would always get the high quality of treated water. So this is the idea. Yes, more reliable solution in comparison, of course, to the Ecomix A and to Ecomix B.
Okay, thank you. The question is clear. And what about the sizes? Why specifically we chose these two types, 25 liters and 37 liters? Why not the bigger range? Why not with the bigger gap between the ranges?
Yeah, first of all, we wanted to give to our customers and to give to consumers the cabinet type filter, because the cabinet type filter is now more preferable than B block units, because B block units looks like big. I would not say ugly, but I would say not really nice equipment in the house, because people now want to do even the renovation of the boiler rooms and technical rooms. They want to make it nice. Yeah, very straight pipes, 90 degrees cross corners when they do the piping, nice boilers. And of course, the water treatment should also somehow integrate and be I would say, an interest in the technical room, not at just a B block unit. So first, this is the cabinet, because cabinet looks awesome. Then the most popular solutions for the home applications are filters for houses from 1 to 3 bathrooms. And this is why we took these two products, because they actually cover, I would say, 80% of cases are covered by these two units. So basically,
what is the range of covering? What they can cover?
So like titanium gold to 250. It is called 250 because it has 25 liter of the media. So we just add 0 to make it a nicer naming. So titanium gold 250 covers a house with 1 or 2 bathrooms and a family of, I would say, 3 to 4 people or less. The titanium 370, titanium gold 370, it covers a larger house, like 2 or 3 bathrooms, large family up to 5 people, and yeah, this is basically what we did.
Okay, you told up to 5 people, but can we use the titanium gold if there are more than 5 people live in the house?
Yeah, there are of course there are many requests on the larger flow rate, and in this case many companies, they tend to install large tanks like 14 by 65 tanks. So this is also an option. But there is also another way. You could install actually 2 titanium gold cabinets in parallel. For example, titanium gold 370. Then as soon as they are equipped with the CE valve, then it's very convenient to add the no hard water bypass, convert them to duplex mode, and then they would work in parallel, providing a larger house with the high quality water.
Okay, thank you. That's clear. During your presentation at the beginning, you mentioned about the difference in the footprint between our titanium gold and the classic treatment schema. But what about if we compare like apple to apple, Ecosoft to Ecosoft, Ecosoft for 1252 cabinet system and titanium gold? What is the difference between sizes?
Yeah, I would now jump to our web page and just explain it on numbers. So let's take the titanium gold 370, and so we may see that the footprint is 52 centimeters by 35. So basically, yeah, I can even write it here in chat, just to make a small calculation of the footprint in square meters. So if you would multiply like 0.35 by 7 by, I will share the screen just to make everyone aware of what I calculate. So it would make like 35 by, so it would 0.18 square meters. So this is the area of needed area for a cabinet, and then you may calculate if the alternative from Ecosoft would be B block unit 12 by 52. So this particular unit would have the same flow rate. And then you may see the sizes. So it's 450 millimeters by 862. So let's calculate it in the same way. So if you do it like this, and would be the result. So it's 0.39. So you see that even if you would compare it to Ecosoft units, you would see the difference. Like it's twice. It needs twice less space. And this is this is why the cabinet units normally they cost a little bit more because they help the consumer to put some more equipment in the space, saving for So this would be the difference.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you for this. And like the random question they appeared from my mind. Okay, we are just sticked on titanium gold cabinet, but I literally do not have the space in the apartment or any other niche that I can put it inside. Can I put it outside?
In some countries with warm climate, even in Europe, the water filtration units can be installed outside. And for example, in Ireland, I know that there are cases where dealers install it just outside. And a good news that the titanium gold cabinet, when it is produced, when the cabinet body is produced, it includes the special UV filters that keeps actually it protects the plastic from the sunlight. So the plastic would be the same resistant for many years, and also these UV filters that are integrated in the plastic, they actually keep the color. So it would remain, even on the sunlight, it would remain titanium gold. But here I would also suggest and advise that even if somebody would like to install it outside, it is important to put it on the northern part of the house, not on the south part, because when you put it on the south part, it means that during daytime it would be, and during daytime in the summertime, because the cabinet is gray, it would really heat up the water. And if there is no water usage, this high temperature could really influence the water quality. So it is also important to know to select the side
like
of the
what?
house.
Influence the water quality, like what?
If the water quality would, if the water would stay and the temperature would go high, the end user could see higher organic content in the water. So they would feel the change in the water because when it heats up, it may have some biogrowth in the vessel, and then the dealer would have claims on that.
Yeah, that's clear.
This is actually sorry for interrupting you. This is the experience we get in Florida, because in Florida, like the majority of applications are installed outside, and the water consumption normally is very low because there are many small families are using the water treatment, like 2 persons in a family. So the water consumption is low. During the summertime, it becomes, I don't know, 50 degrees Celsius, the temperature of the water, and then you could have claims. But as soon as we have advised to move it to the northern part, we have lost many claims.
Good. Thank you so much for that. Can you please tell in more details about this technical design feature that you mentioned in your presentation at the beginning?
I would now share the screen, and I would like to tell a little bit more of what is available on the what is available on our web page, the photos, and what is available in the product. So first of all, we have integrated a new label on the product. So before we didn't have them. So this new label says the exact model number, and it has the QR code here. And this QR code leads to the quick startup guide. So you may, I would like to show it. So this is a quick startup or quick installation guide. So it's one page that explains, step by step what should be done to start the unit. So this is very important. This is very important document because it makes life much easier for technicians of our customers. So when you do the startup, I explained it previously, but I will repeat it again because it's very important that when you get the titanium gold cabinet and or any other unit from Ecosoft, it is completely programmed. Yeah, the only thing that you have to program is the language, the water hardness, and the time of the day. And this is important. This is very important technical thing that everyone should know. And then I would like to, on the technical issues that I have not covered during the presentation, is the volume of the salt. So this is a very good example because if you would compare the titanium gold cabinet to other softeners, the titanium gold is a little larger, but this gives an advantage of the salt storage. So for example, titanium gold 370 has 1 kilos of salt. This is the volume of the storage. So basically 100 of kilograms of salt is enough for 6 or 7 months of operation for the large family. And besides that feature that I have explained, in my opinion, this is a very big advantage for the cabinet. So nice. This is basically the technical feature. So of course we can go to these sliders, but I think this is that everyone could look at the web page, and this is not so important at this point. So
no, you know, Rossi, sometimes details are important. So, however, let's move forward. Can you please advise if we can use titanium gold cabinets for drinking water? So does the quality after these systems allow us to drink according to all these regulations and the quality water demands?
So I would, from the certification point of view and from the, I would say legislation point of view, the answer to your question, yes. Ecomix units and titanium gold provides drinkable water. So I stop here in the bottom of this presentation that says that Ecomix is certified in the European Union by the TÜV Süd, and it meets the requirement that the water treated by Ecomix can be in contact with food. So, and then the food companies could produce products based on the water treated by Ecomix. So it means that Ecomix does not add any chemicals to the water when it is treated. And of course, Ecomix is certified by the WQA according to NSF standards that says that Ecomix is a safe media, both to be in contact with water and also to safe media to be used in the water softeners. So this is the most reliable media on the market. If we talk about the medias that can reduce iron, manganese, and hardness in one stage. So from this point of view, yes, this is drinkable water. But then from the I would say, common sense point of view, I would, of course, recommend to install a reverse osmosis filter in the kitchen to provide a good taste water and better taste water. So, and we may also talk on this why we should install the filter and what are the benefits.
Okay, thank you, Rostislav. But in general, in our Ecosoft point of view, what like the perfect combo to be installed in in this situation? Like what else we might need together with titanium gold cabinet?
So the minimum would be to use the sediment filter just before the titanium gold softener to reduce the sediments, to reduce the sand, to reduce the rust that might come from the pipes. So this is the minimum. So the best combo, as you say, would be to have these 3 items installed in a house. So this is the prefiltration unit, Ecomix unit, and of course, the reverse osmosis filter for the drinking water. So this is the best scenario. Also, sometimes the water could have the hydrogen sulfide smell. Also, water can have other unpleasant smells in the water, and for this reason, AquaPoint can be a very useful solution, because you can actually equip it with the polypropylene cartridge, and also with the cartridge with catalytical activated carbon that reduce the hydrogen sulfide smell or smell of rotten eggs. And then even the problem water with the smell can be treated effectively by these compact and nice looking filters. And then finally, in the kitchen, you would have water. If you would, for example, if you would go for pure balance filter, you would have safe water with magnesium, with calcium, that would have a very nice taste. And this would be the perfect combo.
That's the perfect answer. Thank you, Rosid. Like the most sophisticated way to offer any customer. And the last question: what else? What accessories the customer, the plumber, might need when he work with this cabinet?
Well, to just maybe to finalize the previous answer, actually there could be in some areas and in some countries also the UV sterilizers might be used as a whole house filter. So before we jump to accessories, also this combination can be improved by the UV lamps that actually provides not only when we would add the UV lamp, then we will assure that the water would be safe from the microbiological point of view. So in every tap, in the shower, in the kitchen, you would have water free of bacteria. In areas where it is important, I would always recommend to add UV lamp. Talking about the accessories. So it depends on the application you use. For example, so this is now the picture of available accessories. So the bypass assembly is something that is very useful to be installed like on every cabinet. Yeah, so when you mount a cabinet and when you connect it to the piping system, bypass is very handy because it helps you to shut off the system, switch it on, then they do the diagnostics. So I would recommend it to use like in every case. Also, the mixing valve. A mixing valve could be a solution, and even in some cases when people have hard water with iron, it is possible to leave some water hardness in the water when you do the external mixing. But this is another story, how to then remove iron. Maybe we can ask our guests how we can remove iron after Ecomix if we would install the mixing valve. I don't know if this is a nice technical solution how to remove it, but we can talk on it separately. Also, we have mentioned today that if their house is quite big or there is another building that you supply water, you maybe you will require a no hard water bypass to convert cabinet units into duplex systems. So this could be used. Also, for the technicians, I would suggest to have the service range, the spacer stack range on every visit to do the maintenance of the cabinet, because this is very important, not only to install it but also to do the maintenance. And these tools, they make the life of technicians much easier and the service faster. So these are the accessories that can be used additionally or separately.
Thank you, Rosti. Basically, that was the last question in my list. Maybe our guest can have any. Ladies, gentlemen, you are welcome.
Now we have some time for questions. If there are any. I see that Daniel has joined us. Daniel may have questions. Normally, Daniel have questions on various topics. Hi, Daniel. Nice to see you.
Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to see you all. I would love to do many questions, but I've just joined 5 minutes ago. So maybe some of those questions has already been answered by you during the perfect presentation that I'm sure you have done already. Therefore, I will allow probably the others to go through them.
Okay, thank you. So if no questions, then we can stop at this moment. And just to finalize, I would like to tell that the record of this video would be available on the Friday Talks page, and then you may watch it again and you may share this video with your colleagues. And then see you next Friday on the next topic.
Rosti, I just received the message from our partners that they had the problems with the connection with the registration, because as you can see, some just joined us. So we apologize for this problem. And yes, as Rosti told, you may review this record on our YouTube channel. And if you had these problems with the connection, can you please send me the direct message and we will try to fix that for the next time. One more time, we apologize for these technical issues.
Yeah, this is what we would check additionally. Yeah, because I see that we have also internal and external guests, so I think this is like maybe a problem with some, not for everyone, but for some kind of, yeah, if you could share what kind of problem exactly you had, then it would help us to fix it for the next time. Yeah, so we would appreciate if you would help us to improve our talks.
Okay. I want to say thank you one more time to all of you, Rostik, for your detailed explanation. And as usual, see you next Friday. We will try to prepare something new and interesting for you. And more questions, of course, from my side.
Yeah, also thank you for the participation. Thank you for the questions. And see you next See you next time on Friday.
Have a
Bye.
nice Friday to everyone.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.